Denzel Washington and Diana Ross for the Image Awards. Coming up next on Fox.
From the Pasadena Civic Auditorium, it's the 31st NAACP Image Awards, celebrating outstanding achievements in film, television, music, and literature, with special appearances by Austin Peck, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, Darius Rucker, Deborah Cox, Eric Benet, Halle Berry, Holly Robinson Peete, Iyanla Vanzant, Jay Leno, Jesse L. Martin, Jet Li, Judge Greg Mathis, Judge Joe Brown, Julian Bond, Kwesi Mfume, Lawrence Fishburne, Les Nubians, Lisa Ling, Luther Vandross, Maybelline Ephraim, Morris Chestnut, Nia Long, Rita Moreno, Robert Guillaume, Rosario Dawson, Smokey Robinson, Sonny Skyhawk, Steve Harvey, Steven Spielberg, Take 6, Terrence Howard, Victoria Rao, Wendy Malik, Yolanda Adams, with Patrice Rushen and the Image Awards All-Star Orchestra.
Come on, y'all, shine star. No matter what you're like, you're a shine star. What your
Stay tuned for performances by Luther Vandross, Take 6, Eric Benet, and your host, Diana Ross.
The 31st NAACP Image Awards is brought to you by Blockbuster. Blockbuster salutes the NAACP Image Awards and invites you to check out this week's guaranteed new releases.
A history of talent that can't be denied. Blockbuster is your exclusive source for It's Black Entertainment, an eye-opening look at the creative impact of African Americans in film. With some of the most electrifying talent ever caught on tape. It's singing, swinging, and a whole lot of soul. It's Black Entertainment. Available May 2nd.
Make your next move your best move.
I want to thank the people at the food bank for all the food you've been bringing me, especially the tangerines. I've been sick, and they've been a wonderful surprise.
For over 20 years, Kraft, part of the Philip Morris family of companies, has been a leader in the fight against hunger. After all, who's better suited to feed the hungry than America's largest food company? Working to make a difference, the people of Philip Morris.
Some people you could always count on to be there for you. We were there when you fixed up your first car. And when you fixed up your first apartment. We were even there when you finally got fixed up yourself. So now that you're fixing more bottles than old cars, there's no one better to talk to about your changing life insurance needs than the State Farm agent you've always trusted to care for your car, your home, and you. State Farm is there for you because State Farm is there for life.
If you're black, can you bleach? If you're white, can you die?
I'm on parole, brother.
Only dream you were holding me, that's all.
Black and White. Rated R. Now playing.
There's some highfalutin game shows out there, but only greed has the Terminator. A one-question showdown. Winner takes all.
He's calling you out.
On the way to a $2 million jackpot. Ouch! Only the strong survive. Greed, all new tomorrow at 9, 8 Central.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host of the 31st NAACP Image Awards, Miss Diana Ross.
Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to Image 2000. Thank you. This is a very exciting night, and it's the first Image Awards of the new millennium. And as we celebrate the artists and achievements of people of color, let's remember that it took decades of struggle for the NAACP to bring about the diversity you see here in this room tonight. The Image Awards were established to honor the accomplishments of artists and individuals who have worked to bring about positive images and meaningful opportunities for people of color in the arts. Ballots were sent out to NAACP members nationwide, and the results were tabulated by the accounting firm of Thompson, Cobb, Basilio, and Associates, represented tonight by Jeffrey E. Thompson. Here to present the first Image Award is the star of Romeo Must Die, Jet Li, and the star of The Best Man, an Image Award nominee, Nia Long.
Good evening. The nominees for Outstanding Actress in a Comedy Series are smart, talented, and very funny women.
And beautiful.
Yes, and beautiful. Wait, is that the only reason why you wanted to present this award?
Well, and to stand next to you.
Oh, you're a smart man.
Thank you.
The nominees are Tia and Tamira Mowry, Sister Sister.
Pam Guare, The Lynx.
Holly Robinson Pete, For Your Love. Brandy Norwood for Moesha.
Alice Neal, The Hughleys. And the Image Award goes to...
Dun, dun, dun. Hurry up. Tia and Tamira Mowry, yay!
This is Tia and Tamira Mowry's second win for their starring roles on the sitcom Sister Sister.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, I am so surprised. First of all, I like to thank
our Lord and Savior
Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jesus. I love you so much. Thank you, Jesus. I did not expect this.
I didn't want to cry this time.
I know,
you
but
talk.
we are.
I
Okay.
talked the last time, so you talk.
Okay. I just want to thank, the NAACP Image Award for acknowledging positive images out there and in the African American community. And Tamir and I, everything that we do, we strive for that. And so we just want to thank all of you guys for recognizing that. And I want to thank my mom. I love you, Mom. My dad's here tonight.
Gosh,
and
we love you.
And my grandmother, all my cousins, Corey.
All the we love you.
God bless you guys. Bye.
Please welcome the stars of NBC's Law and Order and Just Shoot Me, Jesse L. Martin and Wendy Mollis.
You know, Jesse, I always thought our shows had a lot in common.
What do you mean? My show deals with crime, justice, and power. Yours deals with hair, makeup, and pantyhose. What's the connection?
Well, the theme on my show is Just Shoot Me, and the theme on your show is Just Don't Shoot Me. The nominees for Outstanding Actor in a Comedy Series are D.L. Hughley, The Hughleys.
Eddie Griffin, Malcolm and Eddie.
Jamie Foxx, The Jamie Foxx Show.
Steve Harvey, The Steve Harvey Show.
And Stephen Williams, Lynx.
And the Image Award goes to... I'm scared too. Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey Show.
This is Steve Harvey's second Image Award for his portrayal of high school teacher Steve Hightower on The Steve Harvey Show.
You know, it means a lot to me, it really does. A lot of people think because you're a comedian, you have to always have something funny to say. But you dig, in real life, some things just have to mean something to you. And this is about us. This is from us. This is for us. This is cause of us. That's why it means something to me. Other day I was trying to write some new jokes, and I was sitting around with some friends of mine, and the premise came up of why black people always thank the Lord and their mama when they win something. And we started kicking it around a little bit, and then we just had to stop, because I just pulled up and I was thinking. I said the reason is because in your darkest hour as a child, you always holler out for your mama. And because of her, she taught me so much about God. In my adult life, in my darkest hour, I holler out for God. I miss my mother. I appreciate God. Forget this to my wife. Mary, I love you.
Coming up, Lawrence Fishburne, Halle Berry, Steven Spielberg, and a performance by Diana Ross.
I know it's the third time this week, sweetheart, but now it's all dirty again. Bring it on.
Rock your world in the Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. A responsive 4.7-liter V8 engine, quadra drive system, expansive cargo room. The Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Jeep, there's only one.
You might find them in a small-town schoolhouse or in a modern classroom in a great city. You cannot distinguish them by gender or by race or by age. Yet they are all bound together by one remarkable talent. They breathe life into learning. State Farm is proud to support America's most innovative teachers through our Good Neighbor Award. Thanks to these teachers, students are seeing learning in a whole new light.
I've loved you since I was 11, and it just won't go away.
The only thing they loved more than the game was each other.
How about a little one-on-one? I score, you strip.
On April 21st.
Look, I'm entering the draft. You're going pro.
So that's it. Just forget about you and me.
All's fair.
I'll play you. One game, one-on-one.
For what?
Your heart.
In love and basketball. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, April 21st.
There's more excitement online. Log on to Fox.com after the show for more information about your chance to win a trip to next year's Image Awards. No purchase necessary. Entry deadline May 5th.
This won't take but a minute. You see, the coffee and the coffee filters are located directly beneath the coffee maker, which is in the coffee room. Now, that's the room directly across from your office where everyone goes to get their own cup of coffee. Oh, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. Golly, Mr. Barnes, I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been working for you all these years. Really, I can't.
How come creating one document takes 2 printers? What genius thought of this? You send half a job to the black and white printer, half to the color machine. And you're what? A human collator? Where exactly is this office of the future we keep hearing about? These magic machines of the new millennium. The ones that deliver laser-sharp black text in stunning color, freeing you from that sick 2-machine marathon you once called your work day. The Image Class series from Canon. Here's the future. Let's get to work.
It all starts right here.
This is the best cereal we've ever made.
Everybody in the plant likes it.
We have to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to make enough of this stuff. It's actually toasted.
It's kind of sweet. Eat it right out of the box.
There's a lot of hardworking people here.
We're loading up honey bunches of oats.
This is how we get honey bunches of oats to other planets.
We can't make enough of it.
We gotta feed America.
I like working here.
Honey bunches of oats. It's our favorite.
How's the fish?
Good.
MoneyGram saves you up to $5 over Western Union every day. Something Western Union would rather you didn't know. MoneyGram also gives you free phone calls. Western Union, no. MoneyGram is 100% guaranteed. Of course, they're not thrilled about that either. Save up to $5 over Western Union, get a free call, 100% guaranteed. Why wouldn't you use MoneyGram? Call 1-800-MoneyGram for locations.
So what's up? This is Cousin Thomas coming to a college near you. Oh, you're on the other line. This will only take a minute. Yeah, anyway, I got the scholarship, but I'm gonna need a place to stay because I'm not feeling this dorm thing. And they telling me I can't practice my horn after 11. No, I don't mind staying in the kids' room. Yeah, I know you're on the other line. 4 years, 4.5 tops.
Cousin Thomas. Another reason to get call waiting ID from Pacific Bell. Know who's calling before you click over.
Pacific Bell. The phone is, once again, your friend.
On Fox 11 News, our nightmare traffic is help on the way. The governor's big billion-dollar plan. Then, 3 Southland grannies busted. Was it drug-related, or is there an explanation? Plus, talk about a noisy neighbor. Why this big bird was left home alone at 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to present the Vanguard Award are Mr. Lawrence Fishburne and the chairman of the NAACP, Mr. Julian Bond.
The Vanguard Award is presented to an individual in the entertainment industry for their pioneering courage to promote social justice through their creative endeavors.
Steven Spielberg is such a man. He's a shaman, a griot, a storyteller. He holds us spellbound before the fire with grand tales of heroes and adventures.
Known for having a child's mercurial imagination, he possesses a profound optimism, creating worlds filled with love, innocence, and wonder. The joy of life and respect for our collective humanity is always at the heart of his films.
He grew up fascinated with film and with filmmaking. He is the director, producer, or executive producer of 8 of the top 25 box office films of all time. Films like E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Jurassic Park have made him one of our most popular filmmakers.
Through his films, he has transformed the wonder of a child into the wisdom of a man. His film, Schindler's List, led him to create the Shoah Foundation, which has raised consciousness about victims of the Holocaust. For Amistad, he created educational programs about the horrors of slavery and the dignity of resistance.
Saving Private Ryan inspired his support for a World War II memorial and has increased the awareness of courage and sacrifice of a generation of Americans.
His dedication to the children of the world has been both a public crusade and a personal commitment of love and caring.
Here to perform If We Hold On Together from the Steven Spielberg production of The Land Before Time is Miss Diana Ross.
Don't lose your way with each passing day. You've come so far, don't throw it away. together. I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever. As high as souls can fly, the clouds roll by for you and I. Hold on to your dreams.
You have said that there's nothing more important than family. So, tonight, we are proud to embrace you as a member of our family, and I am honored to bring in the new millennium by presenting the Vanguard Award to you, Mr. Steven Spielberg.
God bless all of you for that. That was just amazing. And Diana Ross actually sang to me. That is something that I will never recover from. That's extraordinary. Thank you so much to the members of the NAACP, to Julian Bond and the distinguished Mr. Mfume, and to my friend Larry Fishburne. And this is just kind of dazzling. One of the things this award is based on, they tell me, is a pioneer's courage to promote social justice through creativity. And try explaining that to your kids when they ask you, why are you getting out of bed and going to get an award about social justice? I have a lot of little kids, and they don't quite understand what social justice meant, because I'm receiving this award based on most of the films that my children have yet to see. And my kids like the earlier movies. It's kind of like that Woody Allen movie where the aliens land and they say, you know, we liked your earlier, funnier films better. And it's the way the kids sort of feel about this. So I kind of just told them that I was coming here to accept the Will Smith Vanguard Award. And they got it big time. They really got it big time. I just like to say that I take my work very seriously, and I take my life very seriously, and I take this evening very, very seriously. There's a lot of work left to be done in the world that we share and collaborate about. Telling stories is the thing I enjoy the most, but whether my stories are or history stories, I think the motion picture medium is probably the most effective delivery system in affecting long-lasting change. And in more recent years, you know, I've mostly made pictures about the past, because for me, there's nothing more important than understanding who we were in order to be better at who we are now. I've also come to realize that it's my responsibility, and it's our responsibility as picture makers, as network executives, as studio heads, to continue to expand the opportunities for the portrayal of diversity in all media. And we still must acknowledge the painful absence of racial diversity within our very own industry. We need to hire studio executives of color. We need to foster young minority talent, both in front of and behind the scenes. And personally for me, most important of all, we need to hire more minority writers. Because we have to make sure that the faces of the future, shown through all the wonders of technology, are not just the faces that represent mainstream Hollywood, but faces that represent you and your families and their stories. And so I thank you for this. I will do my part to earn this. And thank you so much for the greatest get well card I've ever received, ever. Thank you.
The Image Awards will return with Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Lisa Ling, and Deborah Cox.
The 31st NAACP Image Awards is brought to you by Chrysler, engineered to be great cars, and by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This little light of mine.
Born black and a woman in a time when it paid to be neither, she became the first black woman to serve in the Texas Senate, then the first from the South elected to Congress.
My faith in the Constitution is whole, it is complete, it is total.
With her grit and determination, Barbara Jordan inspired a nation.
I have finally been included in We the People.
State Farm salutes life heroes because State Farm understands life.
I hear you whispering my name in the wind. Go on with your high energy self. I feel you rounding these curves, bringing your rhythm of life to the road. You bring speed and beauty. You bring the future and the past. I say, wake up, world, and let this new day come in.
300
Hey, Nita, these tailgate parties are so much fun.
Lottie, I can't wait till this party gets going.
It won't be long now.
Only 4 more hours. Yes! Big K!
Dollar Days.
Hey, Big K!
Dollar Days.
Big K!
Dollar Days.
Big K!
Big K Dollar Days is one party you don't want to miss. Big K Mart, the place you already know, only better.
Oh my goodness.
Jump in.
Let's go, I'm there.
Just enjoy the ride. Going coast to coast.
Joy flavor, joy fun. Joy bubbles on your tongue. Joy cola in your life. Want to share my joy? Joy cola. Pepsi cola.
Yo, Mary, wait up!
You have a migraine. Your pain reliever may not treat all your symptoms, but you won't risk trying something else. Well, you're missing out on the complete relief of Excedrin migraine. It does more than relieve pain. Now it's FDA approved to relieve pain and sensitivity to light, sound, and nausea. That's because Excedrin migraine's formula has 2 proven ingredients plus an enhancer to make them work even better on all your symptoms. Get Excedrin migraine and get complete relief.
Inspired images stir our soul, lifting us to our feet and beyond, seeking not just who we are, but who we can be.
Come to Blockbuster to see all the great performances that stir our soul.
For our kids to grow up smart, motivated, and secure, we must nourish them, especially after school, with safe places, caring adults, constructive activities. Save the Children gives these things to children across the country, and Denny's helps Save the Children do it. We're their largest corporate sponsor because Denny's commitment is to feed the body and the spirit.
Fox Sunday, witness a miracle.
Can Homer help Barney stop drinking?
My name is Barney. I'm an alcoholic.
You want AA. This is AAA.
My name is Homer, and I'm planning a trip to St. Louis.
And all new Simpsons. Then, when Mom takes the day off, can the family survive?
It's anarchy, baby.
Before all heck breaks loose?
I was just wondering if you could wash his shirt for me.
There you go. I'll wash.
All new Malcolm after The Simpsons at 8/7 Central, Fox Sunday.
Please welcome from the Steve Harvey Show, Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer.
Just so you know, they've asked Cedric and I to come out here completely improv with nothing on the teleprompter to help us out. So we're pretty much just making this up as we go. Y'all pray for us, because we're going to try to remember this is the Image Wars, not HBO. Not say nothing too crazy. The subject Cedric and I had decided to discuss was, since all of you have to be aware of one of the major issues facing us today in television, is what the NAACP has taken up a banner on so nobly, which is ethnic diversification in television. And, yes. We just want to say that on the Steve Harvey Show, we are doing our part to make sure that diversification is represented on television. We try to hire every season at least one white person.
And just one white person.
We make sure that the job that he has on the show is a menial position. Ain't no punchlines allowed.
No punchlines.
We also, the problem that we have on the show, though, is that it's so hard to find qualified white people.
You know how they are.
We have been searching high and low, looking for qualified white people, but we're struggling. So we've started an outreach program.
We have gone into some of the local country clubs,
yachting clubs, golf courses, the Republican National Convention.
and Neiman Marcus.
And in closing, I'd just like to say, I'm sure one of the greatest poets of our time summed it best, Brother James Brown, when he said, "I don't want nobody."
Give it down. Give nobody.
To give me nothing.
Give me nothing.
Just open up the door.
Open up the door.
I'll get it myself.
Get it myself.
So we presented a mixed assortment of awards earlier, and now we'd like to show you all the winners.
Outstanding Actress in a Daytime Drama went to Tanya Lee Williams from The Young and the Restless.
More opportunity.
6 years ago,
Outstanding Actor in Daytime Drama went to Shamar Moore, also from The Young and the Restless.
And I said, but Mama, just let me try.
Jack A. Harry won Outstanding Supporting Actress in a comedy series for Sister Sister. Accepting for introducing Dorothy Dandridge is one of the executive producers, Halle Berry.
Forever. Thank you.
The Image Award for Gospel Artist Contemporary went to Yolanda Adams for Mountain High, Valley Low.
Thanks, my
Outstanding Song went to Spend My Life With You. Accepting is one of the songwriters and artist, Eric Benet.
personality and my heart. What we really want
Accepting are executive producers Malcolm D. Lee, Bonnie Greenberg, and Lisa Brown.
soundtrack that fit in the movie. And
The Corporate Award went to Dwayne Ackerman, Chairman, CEO of Bell South.
We go forward fastest when we go forward together.
This evening, we have the honor to present the awards for the Kraft NAACP Community Service Award winners.
And after 52 years, the television...
And the Hugleys, Elise Neal, and NAACP President CEO Kwesi Mfume presented the President's Award.
For their commitment to education and empowerment, I'm proud to present this year's President Award. Tom Joyner, Tavis Smiley, and the cast of the Tom Joyner Morning Show, Sybil Wilkes, J. Anthony Brown, Myra J., and Jada Jones.
Frederick Douglass told us we have to agitate, agitate, agitate.
All we're trying to do is do what radio has done in the black community for years. In the civil rights movement, how did people know when to march and where to get together? It was word of mouth that started on black radio. We're doing the same thing. We entertain, we inform, and we empower. Thanks to the 7 million listeners for this Image Award.
Well, congratulations to all of our Image Award winners.
Please welcome from The View, Lisa Ling, and from the Hugleys, D.L. Hughley.
The nominees for an Outstanding Actor in a Drama Series depict a policeman, a paramedic, a firefighter, and a lawyer, the everyday heroes of our time.
Everyday hero. Where's the cafeteria lady or the garbage man? They the people need the awards. We should do something about that.
Well, I guess DL, the NAACP better take that up with the networks, right? But for now, the nominees for Outstanding Actor in a Drama Series are Edewale Akinnuoye Agbaji, Oz.
Eric LaSalle, ER.
Jesse L. Martin, Law and Order. Steve Harris, The Practice.
Michael Beach, Third Watch. And the winner is Eric LaSalle, ER.
This is Eric LaSalle's second consecutive Image Award for his role of brilliant surgeon, Dr. Peter Benton on ER.
Wow, thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank my mama for whipping my behind when I needed it, you know? Today, y'all call it child abuse. Back in the day, we called it love. Michael Beach is my best friend, and I love him like a brother. And I want to take this time publicly just to say thank you for everything you've taught me about acting and about living. This is the year that's been designated the year of diversity. The issue of diversity is, as I see it, is all of our concern and responsibility. The inclusion of all ethnic minorities and women shouldn't be and can't be just a simple option. It has to be a necessity. So I'd like to take this award and dedicate my award to that struggle. Because if they're only letting a few of us enjoy success, then it ain't real success. So.
Thank you very much.
Please welcome recording artist and Image Award nominee, Deborah Cox. And from Light It Up, Rosario Dawson, along with Days of Our Lives star, Austin Peck.
This year, there's been a lot of drama about drama. The raging debate is whether African American actors can hold their own in primetime shows with serious themes.
And whether Americans would take them seriously in dramatic roles. Our next nominees are shining examples that the talent is capable and America welcomes them with open arms.
They portray women dealing with crime and punishment, heaven and homicide, and all the living that goes on in between.
That's me. Can I audition for the Steve Harvey show as the white guy? The nominees for Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series are Della Reese, Touched by an Angel.
Lorraine Toussaint, Any Day Now.
Michael Michelle, Homicide, Life on the Street.
Rita Moreno.
And Victoria Rowell, Diagnosis Murder.
And the Image Award goes to...
Come on, open it up. Let's do this.
Della Reese, Touched by an Angel.
Della Reese has won 5 Image Awards for her role as the Heavenly Tess on Touched by an Angel.
Yippee, yay! Yay! Thank you so much. So nice when your family says you're doing good. You know, it's nice when the other folks say it, but when your family says you're doing good, it's wonderful. I thank you. I thank CBS, and I thank Martha, and I thank my Roma, and I thank my daddy, who makes me want to get up and go and do it every day. God is good to me all the time. God bless you, and thank you very much.
Stay tuned for Luther Vandross, Yolanda Adams, Halle Berry, and a tribute to Smokey Robinson.
A history of talent that can't be denied. Blockbuster is your exclusive source for It's Black Entertainment, an eye-opening look at the creative impact of African Americans in film. With some of the most electrifying talent ever caught on tape. It's singing, swinging, and a whole lot of soul. It's Black Entertainment. Available May 2nd.
Around here, it's not every day we all get together.
Oh, we're making them dinner. Come on, you guys. Smaller pieces, please.
But when we do, it's great that the folks at Kraft make Italian.
I love this stuff.
'Cause it's the one thing we agree on. That way, we can talk about what's on our minds instead of what's on our plates.
Whose idea was this? Well, Kayla has a boyfriend.
I guess they just know what we like.
A what? He's a senior. He's a senior.
Around here, the dressing is Kraft.
Black.
How do you like your neon?
Excuse me?
Your new neon.
I like it, thank you.
Really?
I like being spoiled.
Uh-huh.
Seats that make you feel real good. Fingertip handling, height, sound system, and styling.
What about it?
Got your attention.
That's because I like being spoiled, too.
Dodge Neon. Different.
It's the Santa Anita Derby on Fox. The best 3-year-olds in the West square off live from Santa Anita Park this Saturday on Fox.
His murderous gang was captured, but he's still on the loose. Now you can help to bring him in. New America's Most Wanted at 9/8 Central Fox Saturday.
go sunning. It's so good for you. Let's go sunning.
Call 1-888-4-SAN Diego for your free San Diego savings kit with exclusive deals on SeaWorld.
Don't you wish everything was as dependable as a Chevy? Right now, you can find these offers on Chevy cars. Get $1,000 cash back on a 2000 Malibu. And act before April 30th and get $1,750 cash back on a 2000 Cavalier Coupe or sedan. So, want a car you can depend on? See your Chevy dealer today. Chevy. We'll be there.
Introducing Dockers Recode.
What are you doing? We bank at Washington Mutual now. They won't charge you for talking to a teller. Exactly. Free checking that's really free. No monthly fees. Nothing. Not even a per check charge. Are you ready?
Let Washington Mutual make a fan out of you. Washington Mutual. Join the club.
Nearly 24 arrests as demonstrations by Southland janitors intensify in day 4 of their rolling strike. I'm Christine Devine. More on Fox 11 News at 10.
Written and directed by Gillian Anderson. The X-Files all-new Fox Sunday.
Everybody doing out there? It's getting a little hot up here. I think it's time for me to slip into something a little more comfortable. If a great writer is a poet, and a great poet is a genius, then Smokey Robinson is a miracle. Tonight, on behalf of the NAACP Image Awards Hall of Fame, it is my pleasure and honor to honor a childhood friend of mine, William Smokey Robinson. I first got to know this master of song when I was 13 years old, back in Detroit, living right down the street from Smokey on Belmont. His niece and I were best friends, so I used to sleep over. And I used to sit on the basement steps and listen to the rehearsal. And there, you know, I witnessed marvelous music in the making. And I was quickened to a dream. Smokey Robinson was always a miracle to me. Smokey was a powerful inspiration and encouragement. It was Smokey back in 1959 who arranged for me to meet Berry Gordy for an audition at Motown. I might never have gotten into the music industry if it had not been for him. And as they say, the rest is history. He was writing, producing, performing some of the label's biggest hits. Shop Around, Tracks of My Tears, The Tears of a Clown, Cruisin', Being With You, and the Marvelettes, Don't Mess With Bill, The Temptations, Get Ready, The Way You Do the Things You Do, and My Girl, Mary Wells. And for the Supremes, there was a song you probably won't know. Are you just a breathtaking first sight, soul shaking one night, love making next day, heartbreaking guy? Smokey wrote that for us. Yes, when I think of Smokey, I think of all the wonderful years and the wonderful songs. Here to serenade us with a selection of his favorite Smokey songs, please welcome the masterful Luther Vandross.
Come on. Look, honey, you do me wrong, but still I'm crazy about you. Stay away too long and I can't live without you. Ooh. know that flowers grow from rain, but how can love grow from pain? Ain't that peculiar, baby? Peculiar as can be. Ain't that peculiar, honey? Peculiarity. Oh, yeah. There's so many beautiful songs. This being one of my favorites, Smoking. People say I'm the life of the party, 'cause I tell a joke or two. I do. Well, although I may be laughing loud and hearty, ha ha, deep inside I'm blue. Come on, take a good look at my face. Oh, you'll see my smile. It's out of place, and if you look closer, it's so easy to trace. Ooh, the tracks of my tears, yeah. I'm masquerading. My hope is fading, yes it is. Ooh, yeah. Since you put me down, my look at my face. Can you see that my smile, it looks out of place? If you look closer, so easy to trace the tracks of my tears. Oh, yeah. I did you wrong. My heart went out to play, but in the game I lost you. What a price to pay. Ooh, I'm crying. Just about at the end of my road.
Somebody paved the way so we could walk in comfort. Somebody blazed the trail to make a path for us. Somebody walked through the eye of the storm, withstood the driving rain. Don't let it be in vain. Somebody gave their heart and soul, gave their blood and sweat, a tale of courage that must be told. We should never forget what they did for us and be proud of them. They loved enough to give. Remember, somebody died. Yes, remember, somebody died so we could live.
We'll return with Take 6, Jay Leno and Eric Benet.
The 31st NAACP Image Awards is brought to you by Nationwide Insurance, Financial Services, on your side, and by Blockbuster. Blockbuster salutes the NAACP Image Awards and invites you to check out this week's guaranteed new releases.
A powerful image wields a mighty grip, squeezing individual realities to that of a single vision, to see our own world as we never knew it existed.
Come to Blockbuster for all of tonight's spellbinding performances and judge for yourself.
Picture this, a life without worry, where problems are quickly solved. Picture a future that's financially secure for you and the ones you love. Picture Nationwide, with auto, home, and life insurance products to protect what you hold dear, and retirement planning to help you prepare for your future. If you can picture it, Nationwide can too. Nationwide, insurance, financial services on your side.
An equal housing opportunity insurer.
Things have changed, Jack.
What do you mean?
We never laugh anymore.
Of course we laugh.
Oh, Jack.
Do you remember that time at Wendy's? We had those Monterey Ranch chicken sandwiches.
Those were good.
I've never seen you so happy.
That was over a year ago.
Well, get happy again because Wendy's Monterey Ranch chicken sandwich is back. With a whole breast filet, Monterey Jack, and ranch dressing with bacon, you can't help but feel good.
The love is back.
Wendy's Monterey Ranch. She has it.
What?
The new 2000 Ford Focus can handle anything you can dream up.
Hey, Nita, these tailgate parties are so much fun.
Lottie, I can't wait till this party gets going.
It won't be long now.
Only 4 more hours. Yes! Big K!
Dollar days.
Hey, Big K!
Dollar days.
Big K!
Dollar days.
Big K!
Big K Dollar Days is one party you don't want to miss. Big K Mart, the place you already know, only better.
Oh my goodness.
There's a moment in every race
In every game.
In every 60 minutes. When you can either quit, fold,
or say to yourself,
I can do this.
Fox Monday. There's a right way to play poker, then there's Jackie's way.
Do you want any cards?
Yeah, can I have 2 5s, please?
That's 70s Show. Then it's the hit comedy that's darkly funny.
I don't deserve this kind of happiness. How can I destroy it?
Want some pie?
Okay.
And all new Titus.
You slept with her?
She said, you want some pie? I didn't know it was a metaphor.
It all starts at 8/7 Central, Fox Monday.
There's more excitement online. Log on to Fox.com after the show for more information about your chance to win a trip to next year's Image Awards. No purchase necessary. Entry deadline May 5th.
Please welcome actor, producer, and activist Sonny Skyhawk and Image Award winner and author Iyanla Van Zandt.
Transition. Moving from one form to another, passing through and passing on. It also means passing on the gifts of your living to those you leave behind.
The gifts of beauty, courage, love, and the hope of knowing that those who have taken this journey leave us with gifts that last forever.
Tonight, we celebrate the lives of those who completed their journey in 1999. Their gifts will continue to inspire us in the new millennium as they themselves inspired us to live with grace.
In many cultures, it is traditional to sing the praises of those we have loved and lost as they fly away home, and here to help us do that is Take 6.
And it won't be long. I fly away to my home. I'll be so happy. I'll sing a new song. I fly away to my home. No more pain. No more sorrow. No more crying and no tomorrow. I fly away to my home. Doom, 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 when at a time come, I fly away to my home. When at a time come, I fly away to my home. I fly away to my home. Now maybe the morning, maybe the evening, I fly away to my home. Maybe the noonday, but soon I'll be leaving. I fly away to my home. I fly away to my home. Here we go. When the time comes, I fly away. When the time comes, ho, ho, ho. Ooh, when the
time comes, oh yeah, I fly away. When the time comes, ho, 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 right here. When the time comes, yeah, I fly away. When the time comes, ho, 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 ooh. When the time comes, yeah, to fly away. Oh, oh, oh.
We'll return with Morris Chestnut, Rita Moreno, Terrence Howard, and the Image Award for Best Motion Picture.
Picture this. A place down by the lake, front yard of crystal blue water, plenty of room for the kids, and, of course, the grandkids.
If you can picture the future, Nationwide can too. We offer financial services like mutual funds and retirement planning that fit your changing needs and help make your future everything you pictured. Nationwide. Insurance, financial services. On your side.
I see dead people.
The #1 thriller of all time. Now on DVD with bonus footage, plus an exclusive extended ending.
I'm working on it.
The Sixth Sense, now on video and DVD.
With its spacious interior and serious sound system, the 2000 Ford Focus is a party waiting to happen.
Witness a miracle. Can Homer help Barney stop drinking?
I'll straighten you out right after I finish this beer.
Will the impossible happen?
My name is Barney. I'm an alcoholic.
You want AA. This is AAA.
My name is Homer, and I'm planning a trip to St. Louis.
And all new Simpsons at 8/7 Central, Fox Sunday.
Chocolate milk?
You look younger than me, but you're not younger than me.
Introducing a new all-in-one age intervention at its best.
You didn't look this good yesterday.
All-in-one, so smart it knows what your skin needs, where, and when. AHAs and Pro-Retinol reveal your best skin yet, leaving even close friends wondering how you got to look so good.
You're not younger than me. Yes, I am.
For a new all-in-one, call your Avon lady. Quick.
Please, give me the number!
The Adventures of America's Most Wanted Hot Dog. The Wiener Schnitzel Chili Dog. Delicious, tasty, and on the run. Can a freshly grilled hot dog covered in chili, made from a secret recipe, ever survive? Especially now. The delicious one is only 99 cents. Yes, just 99 cents for the most wanted chili dog in America.
MoneyGram saves you up to $5 over Western Union every day. Something Western Union would rather you didn't know. MoneyGram also gives you free phone calls. Western Union, no. MoneyGram is 100% guaranteed. Of course, they're not thrilled about that either. Save up to $5 over Western Union, get a free call, 100% guaranteed. Why wouldn't you use MoneyGram? Call 1-800-MoneyGram for locations.
The 260 horsepower CL Type S from Acura.
On Fox 11 News, our nightmare traffic is help on the way. The governor's big billion-dollar plan. Then, 3 Southland grannies busted. Was it drug-related, or is there an explanation? Plus, talk about a noisy neighbor. Why this big bird was left home alone at 10.
The Entertainer of the Year award is given to an individual whose work in the previous year has displayed exceptional artistic and political integrity. Here to present this year's award are For Your Love's Holly Robinson Peete and The Tonight Show's Jay Leno.
Thank you. God, it's hard to believe a tenth of the evening has almost gone past. Oh. You know, it's great to be back on the Image Awards. Even if it's just to comply with the network's diversity thing. I'm the first white guy under Steve Harvey's new plan. I'm the most talented one they could find. Isn't that sad?
Jay, behave yourself.
Yeah.
Historically, the NAACP has always been an organization for all people of all colors.
And that's why we're presenting the Entertainer of the Year Award to a woman who is committed to bring African-American history to the screen, the beautiful Miss Halle Berry.
Halle Berry began life as a sensitive and gifted child of an interracial marriage. She dealt with the harsh realities of racism by becoming a popular overachiever. She had her first taste of celebrity and controversy when she was elected prom queen of her predominantly white high school. This became a defining moment for Halle as she learned that for African-American women, every victory is also a challenge to defy stereotypes.
Good evening, my name is Halle Berry and I'm from Bedford, Ohio.
Her breathtaking beauty first attracted national attention when she was crowned Miss Teen All-American. She went on to become a finalist in both the Miss USA and Miss World pageants. But she was not satisfied with being a beauty queen. Since childhood, Halle had dreamed of becoming an actress. When the time came to make her feature film debut, Halle was determined to prove that she was more than just a beautiful face. In Spike Lee's Jungle Fever, she played so far against type that many people didn't even recognize her, but her talent was unmistakable. In films like Strictly Business, Losing Isaiah, and Boomerang, Halle grew more powerful as an actress and a woman. Her performance in the title role of Alex Haley's Queen led to critical acclaim and earned Halle her first NAACP Image Award. Halle continues to challenge Hollywood's conservative casting policies and has become one of a handful of African-American A-list actresses. She has earned a reputation as a versatile film and television performer in both dramatic and comedic roles. Today, she is sought out by some of Hollywood's most powerful players, from Oprah Winfrey, who cast Halle in The Wedding, to Warren Beatty, her co-star and director in Bulworth. In 1999, Halle created the role of a lifetime in the Image Award-winning Introducing Dorothy Dandridge. She spent years developing the project and served as its executive producer as well as its star. She oversaw all aspects of the production and even gave up her salary to finance the film about this remarkable artist. In the end, her sacrifices paid off. Halle Berry became Dorothy Dandridge.
Tonight, I'll take my bows and exit stage rear, go through the kitchen, past the casino, around the pool that I'm apparently too dirty to swim in, up the service elevator, into my luxurious penthouse suite, sip my complimentary champagne, and pee in a brand new Dixie cup.
take that walk with you every night, you know.
But the difference is, Earl, you don't have to.
Halle Berry may have the face of an angel, but she has the heart of a warrior.
For years, she has been an active supporter of the NAACP and an activist in the fights against breast cancer and juvenile diabetes.
Halle Berry has always taken the high road, and often the hard road. But now she no longer has to travel alone.
That's right, I'm here. No, to celebrate. I'm here, baby. No. You don't have to be alone ever again. No. To help celebrate the extraordinary achievements of his beautiful fiancée. Why does this guy get her?
Because he's fine.
Because life is unfair. Just because I'm a white guy, that's why I'm out of it. No, the fiancé, Image Award winner Eric Benet, with his sisters, Audrey, Jennifer, Lisa, and brother Stephen.
Such a day could come, and I never knew such a love could be inside of one girl, and I never knew what my life was for, girl, but now that you're here, I know for sure. Well, and I never knew till I looked in your know just how incomplete that I was till you walked into my life, baby. And I never knew that my heart could feel so precious and pure. One love so real. Can I just see you every morning when I open my eyes, baby? Next to mine, babe. Just feel this way, to the end of all time. Can I just spend my life with you? Now, Halle, the days and the weeks and the years might roll by, but nothing will change this love inside of you and I know. And baby, I'll never find any words that could explain just how much my heart, my life, my soul, you've changed. Will you run to me, girl, run to me? Let's tell the world, let's tell the world how much we love each other, baby. One touch of my hand, and I just spend my life with you. No touch has ever felt so wonderful, and a deeper love I never known. And I swear, now and forever, this love is true. Open up my eyes, baby. Feel your heart beating next to me. Yes, I will. Feel this way together till the end of all time. Spend my life, girl, with you. 'Cause nobody knows me, nobody knows you, nobody much I love you with one touch of my hand. Spend my life, girl. Every second, every hour of my life, I'm in love with you from this moment on, girl. Forever here with you. Spend my life. Can I just see you every morning when I open my eyes?
Prepared. When this night started, I was determined not to shed a single tear. I had no idea what was going to be in store for me tonight. This has been the best year of my entire life. When your professional life and your personal life reach a high that is undescribable, it's even hard for me to describe it to you tonight, so I won't even try. Just trust me when I say that I have been elevated this year to a whole new level of awareness, of consciousness, of spirituality, and I know that that empowerment that I have been so blessed with this year, it will inspire me to do more, to be the best that I can be, not only for me, but for all of us. Because when one goes, we all go. And I've seen it happen, and I know that it's my responsibility to do so. So thank you tonight to the NAACP, Kwesi and Fume, Julian Bond, for deeming me honorable enough to honor me in this beautiful way that you have tonight. Because what I did really wasn't about me. It was about Dorothy Dandridge and her legacy and us as a people. Thank you to my mother. Although her skin is white, her heart is multicolored. Her soul is one of passion, compassion, understanding for all people. And I thank you for allowing me to grow in that environment. Thank you to my 5th grade teacher, Yvonne Sims, the strongest Black woman I know, who's my best friend and taught me my responsibility as a Black woman and to claim my heritage when others tried to make me not. She always reminded me of my responsibility. And lastly, my family's up here. My fiance, Eric, and his daughter, India. Thank you for that wonderful tribute. And you've sung that song to so many women on so many nights, and tonight was my turn, so thank you. But you all need to know that Eric and India give me the love, the peace, the honesty, the unconditional love that I've been searching for. And it was they who taught me that the minute I gave those things to myself, I would find it in another. And there they were. Thank you so very much.
history of talent that can't be denied. Blockbuster is your exclusive source for It's Black Entertainment, an eye-opening look at the creative impact of African Americans in film. With some of the most electrifying talent ever caught on tape. It's singing, swinging, and a whole lot of soul. It's Black Entertainment. Available May 2nd.
For our kids to grow up smart, motivated, and secure, we must nourish them, especially after school, with safe places, caring adults, constructive activities. Save the Children gives these things to children across the country, and Denny's helps Save the Children do it. We're their largest corporate sponsor because Denny's commitment is to feed the body and the spirit.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven.
For the sake of our families and the future of our community, we must all be heard. Census 2000 helps determine what's needed in our community, like job training centers, schools, and healthcare facilities. So fill out Census 2000 and send it back. We must all be heard.
Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Women hold up half the sky, at least. That takes energy, and new Viactive's got it to go. Juicy spritzers, fruit smoothies, chocolate lovers bars. With the nutrients a woman's body craves. Bone-building calcium, B vitamins for our hearts, antioxidants. Viactive Calcium Chews, now Viactive Snacks and Beverages. For women who do it all, energy to appreciate it all.
She has it.
What?
The new 2000 Ford Focus can handle anything you can dream up.
You don't have a...
Thanks, man.
Taisha was one of those kids that grew up witnessing drive-by shootings. She was basically, I'm not going to be afraid. She started volunteering over 120 hours of volunteer time a month. She was basically fearless.
It's time to get involved. This is General Colin Powell of America's Promise. Call us and point a kid in the right direction.
There's more excitement online. Log on to Fox.com after the show for more information about your chance to win a trip to next year's Image Awards. No purchase necessary. Entry deadline May 5th.
Hear ye, hear ye. Please welcome the Honorable Judge Joe Brown, Maybelline Ephraim, and Judge Greg Mathis.
A number of key decisions were handed down in earlier proceedings.
And after a careful review of the evidence, we have upheld the judgments handed down by a national jury of NAACP members.
Here are the verdicts. Now you be the judge.
The Key of Life Award was presented to Southern University Director of Bands, Dr. Isaac Greggs.
And also the alumni.
Accepting for The Steve Harvey Show were executive producers Stan Lathan and Winifred Hervey.
Mention Steve Harvey and Cedric, who also are great comedians.
Cedric the Entertainer was Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, also from The Steve Harvey Show.
To your homes. And to all
Accepting for Teen Summit is host Adimu Cologne.
Raise your children, take an interest in their lives.
Accepting for True Life, I Am Driving While Black is producer Norman Green.
Who suffered the bias of the police departments who arrested them for no reason other than the color of their skin.
Accepting for BET Tonight with Tavis Smiley is executive producer Deborah Tang.
I live in Texas.
First-time nominee Clarence Gilliard took home Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Drama Series for his work on Walker, Texas Ranger.
What do I say? I say God is good, and they say all the time.
I accept this award.
Author Iyanla Vanzant received the Image Award for literary work nonfiction.
One day, you're going to do something.
Accepting for the Essence Awards is executive producer Susan L. Taylor.
To tell those positive stories about African Americans and African Caribbeans that you never see on the nightly news and you never read in your daily papers.
And Terrence Howard was honored for his standout performance in The Best Man.
You can be king if you want to be.
Congratulations to all of our Image Award winners. Those were very wise choices. And we hope that this November you'll make another wise choice.
Too many people have sacrificed for our right to vote, and we expect your verdict in the 2000 election, or we'll hold you in contempt.
Please welcome Image Award nominated recording artist Les Nubians, and from The Best Man, Morris Chestnut.
Bonsoir. First, I'd like to say that it's a real honor for us to be here and to represent African European people and African people.
So right now we're here to present the award for the Best Woman. The nominees for Outstanding Actress in the Motion Picture are
Lisa Gay Hamilton, True Crime. Monica Calhoun, The Best Man.
Nia Long, The Best Man. Debbie Morgan, The Hurricane.
Rosario Dawson in Light It Up. And the Image Award goes to... The best man got the response.
And I believe Terrence has his queen, Nia Long, The Best Man.
This is Nia Long's first Image Award win.
First, I'd like to say, thank God for just giving me life and giving me passion in my heart to do what I love to do, giving me the strength to jump over the hurdles that this business so often sets before us. I look out at this audience and I see so many people who have inspired me, who have held my hand. Lawrence Fishburne, when I see you, I remember us doing Boys in the Hood, and Morris Chestnut. And I just remember being a little girl scared to death, and I'm a older lady now, young woman, and I'm still scared to death. I'd like to thank the entire cast of The Best Man for we stuck together, we made it happen, and it just goes to show that when you put good talent together, films will do well, that a black film can do well. And although this film was a universal subject, we were all black people in it, and I thank each and every one of the cast members who put in all of their hard work. And Mommy, I love
Please welcome Image Award nominees Victoria Rowell of Diagnosis Murder, recording artist Darius Rucker, and Terrence Howard of The Best Man.
Thank you, gentlemen. The nominees for Outstanding Actor in a Motion Picture are an exciting mix of established actors and a dynamic new generation of leading men. Together they star in some of the year's most thrilling movies.
See, two of them play inmates in prison for crimes they didn't commit. Two of them play young men afraid to commit. And one of them plays an individual committed on destroying the Matrix.
But the one thing these talented, very talented gentlemen are committed to is great acting.
The nominees for Outstanding Actor in a Motion Picture are Denzel Washington, the Hurricane.
Lawrence Fishburne, The Matrix.
Michael Clark Duncan, The Green Mile. Taye Diggs, The Best Man.
My buddy, Morris Chestnut, The Best Man.
And the Image Award goes to Denzel Washington in The Hurricane.
Denzel Washington has received 7 Image Awards since 1986, more than any other actor.
But so interesting a week or so ago to be at another award show and hear no one speak of God except me. Well, it's interesting how people's is. I want to thank the NAACP, and I want to congratulate Mr. Nfume for the great work that he's doing in this town and around the country. We absolutely need him. To my family, my beautiful wife, my children, and my family of this magnificent journey that I've been blessed to be a part of, my boy, Ruben. Right here, I tell you, it's the man, that's the man. That is the man. But I'm honored, humble, grateful, and committed to continue to speak about the injustices that our people are constantly having to deal with. I thank you all.
Please welcome 2 American treasures, the stars of Oz and Sports Night, Rita Moreno and Robert Guillaume.
The films nominated for Outstanding Motion Picture include both major Hollywood releases and exciting independent projects.
They feature a wonderful combination of humor and drama, love and loyalty, action and activism.
From Universal Pictures comes a comedy about 2 men who develop a lifelong friendship when they are sentenced to life imprisonment. Life. Paramount Pictures brings us a coming-of-age story about 3 young men who find friendship and love in a California suburb, The Wood.
From Warner Brothers comes a science fiction thriller about cyber warriors who fight technology to save the human race. The Matrix. Universal Pictures brings us a group of friends who are reunited when 2 of their college classmates get married. The Best Man.
From Universal Pictures comes the true story of Reuben Hurricane Carter, who fought for his freedom after he was falsely accused of murder. The Hurricane.
And the Image Award goes to
The Best Man, Universal.
With trophies for Outstanding Album, Supporting Actor, and Lead Actress, this makes the 4th Image Award win for The Best Man.
I thank God for these wonderful, talented Black actors and actresses who put in
tremendous work. They took to my script. They took me seriously. They put their trust in me as a first-time director. My producer, Sam Kitt, we butted heads numerous times, but it was all for the good of the film. I'm very proud of this film. I'm very proud of the NAACP to honor this film with this award. I'm really humbled. I gotta thank the fans, everybody who came out and supported this film from the get-go. Whoever supported this film from the get-go, even people in the bootlegs, you know, we thank you for coming out first weekend and making this movie. Thank you very much.
Coming up, an unforgettable finale with Yolanda Adams.
The 31st NAACP Image Awards is brought to you by Blockbuster. Blockbuster salutes the NAACP Image Awards and invites you to check out this week's guaranteed new releases. And by the 2000 Ford Focus. Living without focus is only existing.
With its spacious interior and serious sound system, the 2000 Ford Focus is a party waiting to happen.
We're drawn to positive images like a moth to a flame, held in awe as its flickering fills us with a burning desire to be larger than life.
Come to Blockbuster for all the great performances honored in tonight's show and judge for yourself.
Hey, Nita, these tailgate parties are so much fun.
Lottie, I can't wait till this party gets going.
It won't be long now.
Only 4 more hours. Yes! Big K!
Dollar days.
Hey, Big K!
Dollar days.
Big K!
Dollar days.
Big K!
Big K Dollar Days is one party you don't want to miss. Big K Mart, the place you already know, only better.
Oh my goodness.
My motto is, the customer is always right. The problem was... Pack of smokes? Kids would try to buy cigarettes. You got an ID for those smokes?
Oh, come on.
It's illegal for me to sell them to anyone under 18. But since this We Card program started, there's no argument. I just point to the sign.
We're committed to keeping cigarettes out of kids' hands. That's why Philip Morris is a major sponsor of the We Card program.
I'm not alone when I say no, and that's a big help.
Working to make a difference. The people of Philip Morris.
Picture this, a life without worry, where problems are quickly solved. Picture a future that's financially secure for you and the ones you love. Picture Nationwide, with auto, home, and life insurance products to protect what you hold dear, and retirement planning to help you prepare for your future. If you can picture it, Nationwide can too. Nationwide, insurance, financial services on your side.
An equal housing opportunity insurer.
The secrets in Agent Scully's past
I once considered spending my whole life with this man.
are about to change her life forever. You are all I live for. An episode written and directed by Gillian Anderson.
Maybe I want the life I didn't choose.
The X-Files, all new at 9, 8 Central, Fox Sunday.
Fox 11 News is coming up next. They're accused of starving their baby boy to death. Now the child's parents appear in court. Plus, several kindergartners suspended from school for playing cops and robbers at recess, and 2 brothers behind bars thanks to their own videos.
Hilton is proud to sponsor the NAACP Image Awards. From a successful business trip to the vacation of a lifetime, it happens at the Hilton. United Airlines is a proud sponsor of the NAACP Image Awards. We're doing what we can to make it easier for you to stay. United.
What would you do to stop a Holocaust? Would you write a letter, make a contribution, or donate a little of your time? 6,000 people a day are dying from AIDS in Africa. The continent could stand to lose as many people in one generation as were lost in 400 years of the slave trade.
In the United States, African Americans account for nearly half of all the AIDS cases. To say that this is an urgent emergency is to understate the problem. This is an epidemic.
The good news is that you can do something to stop this Holocaust. We urge you to contact your elected officials and voice your concern about these issues.
At times it seems that these struggles are insurmountable, but as a people, we will rise above them just as we have risen above every challenge we have ever faced in all of our collective lives.
We have the power to heal one another, to heal our bodies, our spirits, and our communities. And now to inspire us with the healing power of music is the beautiful voice of Miss Yolanda Adams.
But time will heal. Heavy the load, the cross I bear. Lonely the road I trod, I dare. Shaken, but here I stand. At times I even get a little low, but still I rise above all my problems, above all my eyes can see. Knowing my God is able to strengthen me, yes, to strengthen me. Still I
Fox 11 News is next. Tonight, major new developments in the international tug-of-war over Elian Gonzalez. As Elian's father arrives in the U.S. to reclaim his son. Janitors keep up the pressure with traffic jamming street protests. Police arrest 24 demonstrators. Drug agents move in on a landmark business in the Antelope Valley. Why 3 grandmas were arrested. And talk about noisy neighbors, the emu that was left home alone. You're seconds away from Fox 11 News.
The only game show where teammates face off on the way to a $2 million jackpot. Ouch! Greed, all new tomorrow at 9.
The Southland's Choice for News. Fox 11 News at 10.
Father arrived to take his son home to Cuba, but he...
Leaving the northbound San Diego freeway for Wilshire Boulevard. Today's rallies may be the prelude for an even bigger walkout on Friday that could include most, if not